I want to share with you what I learned from reading the account of Judas Iscariot. And I learned it mostly in the places that his name was written in the Bible. Right? When you read the book of Matthew chapter 10, Mark chapter 3, I think Luke chapter 9 or so, where they gave the names of the apostles, I came to understand that the name of Judas always came last. Yeah, the name of Judas always came last. And if you look at it, somebody will think that is in all of the accounts, his name came last. Somebody will think that it was because he betrayed Christ, and then those scriptures were written after the incident had happened. But no, that's not the case. That's not the case. And if you look at also the account, you find out that among the three first names were Peter, James, and John. And these were the three apostles that stood out in the Christ apostolic retinue. They were the people that stood out, that did extraordinarily, and their names came first, second, and third in all of the mention of the names of the apostles, whereas the name of Judas Iscariot came far, far behind and always the last person. And I came to understand that it was really that list really reflected or really reflects the life of Judas, his interest in what was being done. His interest in what was being done. He was following Christ from afar, though he was in Christ's close circle, but he was following him from afar. And yeah, you remember in the whole of the Bible, there is no place that Judas Iscariot spoke. There is no place. You read, you find no place except one, where he said, when a woman came to Christ and poured that precious ointment at the feet of Christ, that was the only place that he spoke. And John told us why he spoke. John said he spoke because he didn't care for the poor. He didn't care for the poor, but because he was the one that had the bag and what was in the bag, and he was the one that oversaw the distribution of what was in the bag, and he pilfered, he stole from the bag. So that was how he lived his life. He was uninterested in the things that Christ was doing. Rather, he was more interested in what he was going to gain from Christ, other than what he was going to contribute to that cause that Christ had come to pursue. So he was following from afar off, and as such, his name would always come behind, and eventually the devil dragged him from the back. Yes, the devil dragged him from the back. You know that if you are good at watching Naji White, you will discover, or animal documentaries, you will discover that when predators maybe see a pack of a particular animal they want to attack, they don't usually attack the ones at the front. They usually attack the ones behind, because it is the ones behind, they are likely the weakest, they are likely injured and all, and they make themselves easy prey for the predators. So that was what happened to Judas Iscariot. He made himself an easy prey, that he followed Christ. He didn't pay attention to the things that Christ was talking about. He didn't pay attention. He didn't want to improve. If you look at other apostles, you see Peter asking questions. You see even this one dragging, I want to sit at the right hand of Christ. I want to sit at the left hand of Christ. That was, though it wasn't a good desire, but that was how passionate they were about Christ. That was how passionate they were about Christ. But Judas Iscariot, he was following just because everyone was following. He didn't know the reason why he was. So that is also the same thing with many Christians today. and they are following, but they are really far behind. They are really far behind. So I don't know. I want to ask you, are you part of the people that are following from afar? Remember, even Peter, the moment he was able to betray Christ, was when the Bible said he began to follow from afar. So I learned that you should not be, that I should not be a Christian that follows Christ from afar. That follows Christ from afar, because it always backfires. The devil always drags such people. And I pray that will not be your case. God bless you, and please do share for others to listen as well. Have a wonderful day.